CBS News has learned an unknown actor, that's what it's being described as, has used artificial intelligence to impersonate Secretary of State Marco Rubio in phony messages to government officials and foreign leaders. White House producer and reporter Sara Cook, who joins me now, has been following this story all day for CBS News. Sara, it is great to have you with us. You're an outstanding reporter. This is your first time on television, and I'm so glad you're with us. Very basically, how did this happen, and how do we know?
Thank you for having me, Major. I'm thrilled to be here with you. So the State Department sent a cable to all diplomatic and consular posts, which was, as you mentioned, obtained by CBS News, basically warning all State Department staff that someone had impersonated Secretary of State Marco Rubio and had utilized signal and text messages to contact 3 foreign ministers, a U.S. governor, and a U.S. member of Congress. They created a Signal account in mid-June with the display name marco.rubio@state.gov, which is not the secretary's email address.
But it looked credible.
Exactly. And reached out to these individuals and used AI-generated text messages and voice messages to impersonate the Secretary of State.
Wow. And do we have any idea who this is, or has the State Department said anything other than these bare bones facts?
They have not publicly said anything more as to who is responsible. In the cable itself, it names an unknown actor. We reached out to the State Department for comment on this as well, and they told us that they were not going to be providing many details because this is under investigation at this time. They did also say the department takes seriously its responsibility to safeguard information and continuously tries to improve their cybersecurity measures. However, when the State Department spokesperson, Tammy Bruce, was asked about this in the briefing today, in addition to not going into details about actions that have been or will be taken, about whether this person was successful in their stated goal in the cable of gaining access to information or accounts, she wouldn't elaborate, but she did acknowledge that this is an age that it's a technological age that we're all enmeshed in. And so at this point, they're really not providing any details.
On the question of cybersecurity, how does Signal fit into this story?
Well, of course, this evokes memories of Signalgate, which was only a few months ago, where, as we extensively reported, a journalist was inadvertently added to a Signal chat with senior government officials, including Secretary Rubio, as well as the Vice President, Secretary Hegseth, and a number of others, discussing potential strike plans on Yemen, of course, which we know came to pass. And what that incident proved and what we learned from it is that Signal is an approved platform for use within the administration. And so it's not outside the realm of possibility that if somebody were to get a message from Marco Rubio on Signal, that it could be possibly true.
That it might look real.
Exactly.
Sara Cook, your very first time on television, no one would know that. Outstanding reporting. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Major.